6 of the Winelander Wednesday Roundup. It is so great to have you here. Thank you for tuning in and checking out what we got going on today. I see live chat is already up and going, so I'm going to take a quick scroll. I feel like I always say I'm going to do a quick scroll, and then y'all have left so many comments that it ends up not being so fast. But I'm going to try to get through. Hello, Odell, Joshua, John, Daniel. Great to see you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I see Kyle's hanging out here with us. Jim, always great to see you, my friend. Miss Kiki's popping on. Rafal, great to see you too. Oh, goodness. I see we're already talking about food, which I have to tell you, I'm feeling hungry right now. Will this be a sassier live stream? Maybe. Just maybe. But on the other end of my little rainbow is pasta. So it's all good. But I see Odell said, oh, what is that going on? Pork ribs and tater tots and sweet corn on the cob. Amazing. Absolutely wonderful. Feel free to leave down what you guys are snacking on, eating, whatever the case is. And let me know what you guys got. And I love the countdowns that you guys have going in here. Oh, goodness. Love that. Love that. And I think it's really funny too when I come in to change the thumbnail and stuff for the live stream before we actually go live, that you guys can see that I've popped on and stuff. I have absolutely zero access to the chat as I live stream off my phone prior to. So it's always just a nice little surprise every time I come in here to just see what you guys have thrown in the chat already. Alexander, great to see you. David, also welcome. Always great to have you. And I see Bob's tuning in, and so is John. Thank you so much for being here. And John, I'm glad that you loved the little behind the scenes from our photo shoot that we did a while ago here in Arizona. I posted that reel the other day. What a fun shoot. I have to tell you, like, just an absolute blast. A lot of the photography that you guys see on the website, and of course, like my new profile pictures and everything are from that shoot. Phyllis Lane, an incredible photographer out here in Arizona, took all the shots. It was so much fun. We got to team up with my good friends over at AZ Trail Rating. They're out of Apache Junction. That's where we shot. You might have seen the superstitions in the background of some of those little scenes and stuff, but we just had an absolute blast. It was a great shoot. Allison Penn did all the like hair and makeup styling, and it's just always a good feeling. And like when you just are able to get together with people that you just gel so well with on a set, on a shoot, it's just amazing. When that energy's all there and everybody's just so incredibly talented and good at what they do, it makes shoot days just so much fun. And I am so blessed to work with so many incredibly talented people, which is why I'm even more excited for the music video shoot that we have on Friday this week. So for my friends who also tune into the Facebook Friday Lives, I just want to remind you that there is not going to be a Facebook Friday Live this week because we will be on set of the music video shoot. So I just wanted to throw that reminder out there. Of course, I will also be posting like some behind the scenes stuff in like my stories and everything on my other social media platforms. So feel free to go check those out. You can follow me on like Instagram, Facebook, all those places under Ashley Wineland Music and get those updates there. And for my subscribers, okay, over on Instagram and Facebook, you guys, I'm really going to do my best to treat you as much as I can on Music Video Shoot Day with some cool behind the scenes content that will not be posted anywhere else. So if you guys are interested in that, you can always check out those programs on, like I said, Instagram or Facebook, and be a part of that subscriber community. It is a paid service to be a part of. No pressure. I will still be posting some other like teaser behind the scenes stuff, but if you want like the real meat and potatoes behind the scenes stuff before I do more formal behind the scenes content, feel free to go check those out. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so great to see you guys. Let's see. David, I currently do not have any shows on the schedule in Virginia. We tried really hard to make that happen. And that's not to say that there might not be a Virginia show that could be coming. But as of right now, I do not have the lovely state of Virginia on my calendar, which makes me very sad. But we are always working to add more shows to the calendar. So those tour dates that you see up on my website right now, ashleywineland.com, those are all the shows that we have fully confirmed and that I can tell you all the good stuff about at the moment. That is not a finalized, you know, copy of the calendar and stuff. It is a work in progress. It is still growing. There's still stuff to be added to that. So if you're wondering if more shows will be added, they will. I also want to give a heads up for my friends in Illinois. We do have a show that we're working on right now. So Illinois, you will probably more than likely be added to the calendar. I just don't have like go ahead to give all those details yet, but I'm pretty dang sure that we are adding Illinois onto the calendar for tour this year, which I'm really excited because I love coming out to Illinois and hanging out with you guys. We're going to so many different places too. So if you're looking for road trip options, little vacation spots, there's some really, really cool places that we are going to be performing at, especially in like Wyoming. There's some really beautiful scenery in Colorado that we're going to be taking a part in, and all that sort of good stuff. The Dakotas, there's some really cool things out there. Minnesota is always a blast. We got some really big shows in Minnesota. One of them is my own headlining show up in Sauk Rapids, Minnesota. That's going to be really fun. And at that same venue, a little bit later in the tour, we'll be coming back and opening up for Sawyer Brown, which I am so stoked about because we had the opportunity to open up for Sawyer Brown 2 years ago and just gotten to know his band. And it's like getting to see all your friends again too. So of course Sawyer Brown puts on a fantastic show, but also getting to know the band and the community there, it's gonna be a great time. So if you want to get more information about like tickets for some of the events, some of them are free to the public too. If you want to learn all that information and put some on your calendar, on your radar, you can of course go to my website, ashleywineland.com. Or if you like to use Bands in Town, Songcake, those shows are up there too for you to get all the information from. Let's see. And thank you guys for all the compliments on the outfit. I appreciate it. And yes, this is one of my newer little designs that we worked on. I gotta tell you, like my mom, she's getting good. She's getting real good with the blowtorch. But I bought the base of this hat from Boot Barn. It was just a plain old blue circle brim, and we torched it. We scorched some lines into it. But I think the even cooler part of this hat, and I think is a really, really fun touch, is my great grandpa used to collect matchboxes. I'll lean a little bit closer. And so these are some of the matchboxes from his collection. So I am really, really excited to have those on here because I don't know about y'all. I love family heirlooms, those little treasure pieces that just carry on from family member to family member. And to be able to incorporate them in something that I wear almost every day, I just think is so fun. If you guys have any cool like family heirlooms, any sort of like jewelry or anything like that that you wear, I would love to hear about it. I think it's so cool, the history that just carries through with those pieces. Oh goodness, let's see who else is here hanging out with us today. Koski, welcome to the broadcast. I hope I said your name right. Some of these usernames and stuff, I always have a little bit of a hard time. Oh, wow. And tuning in from Greece. I just saw the other comment. And what is this channel about? So thank you, YouTube, for putting this live stream and some new people's news feeds to basically talk about what do we do here? What is the Winelander Wednesday Roundup? I'll give you a quick little recap as to what this is all about. So my name's Ashley Wineland. I am a country music singer-songwriter based out of Arizona in the United States. That's cool that I get to say that because we got an international family here. But yeah, we basically do this little chit-chatty live stream with our community. We are called the Winelanders, based off of my last name. We all come together on Wednesdays here on YouTube. I get you updated on all the new stuff with new music, tour, all the things that I got going on. And then we have incredible amounts of fun just talking about anything under the sun that appeals to our attention on any given day. We talk about food, we'll talk about things like just recently the eclipse, holidays, traditions, all that sort of good stuff, and just really, it's like having coffee with friends, just connect over community and have ourselves a good time. So yeah, that is basically what this is all about. And for my friends who are new and tuning in today, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And of course, if you do enjoy what you're hearing, you want to go check out more, I do have music videos and stuff up here on YouTube. If you go to this channel, especially so you can see past tour vlogs, things like that as well. So there's a lot of history here. We've been on YouTube for a while. Obviously, this is only episode 26 of the Winelander Roundup, but with that being said, there are 25 other live stream episodes on top of regular videos here on YouTube for you to go check out if you want to learn more about my music, our community, all that sort of good stuff. And Alexandro, there's nothing wrong with my wrist. To give you a little close-up, it's not a bandage, it's actually a bandana. So I am not injured in any way, shape, or form. I'm just accessorized today. But thank you for the concern. Oh, let's see. I always try to make sure I'm not missing anybody's questions. Oh, Odell, great one. He says, will we get to meet the band members before you go on tour? And the answer is yes. You guys will get the opportunity to meet the entire new band prior to us doing our first show, which is May 18th in Buckeye, Arizona. That is where we are kicking off everything. But you guys will see them in live streams. I'll also be doing, you know, getting ready for tour prep, rehearsals, vlogs, behind the scenes kind of stuff too. So you'll get the chance to really meet everybody and get to know them a little bit more before we head out on the road. I know you guys love getting to know all the bandmates and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to you guys meeting this group. Everybody's brand spanking new. So it'll be a lot of fun for y'all to get to know them, know their personalities and stuff. And yeah, just see how everything evolves on the road as we go on. Holy cow. I had this moment today because I actually had a meeting with them earlier, going over rehearsal information and just getting everybody ready. We start rehearsals in about a week's time. It's a little over a week right now, but I just had that moment where I was like, wow, time is flying. And I feel like this week has just zoomed by. And that's probably because I have just been like eyeballs deep in music video development and preparation because we shoot on Friday. But with that being said, it's right around the corner, y'all. Tour is right around the corner. So it's coming up as quick for me as it is for you. So again, if you want any information, please, AshleyWineland.com, go check it all out there. Tim Watkins, thank you so much for the follow on Instagram. I appreciate that. Like I said, outside of YouTube, I'm on, if you can think of it, I'm probably on it. But especially like Instagram, Facebook, X, I'm on Threads too. Yeah, we cast the net wide. So if you are on any of those other platforms outside, oh, TikTok as well, my brain. If you are on any of those other platforms as well, you can find me on there. The only platform which I am not currently verified is TikTok. So if you do go looking for me on TikTok, my username is @AshleyWineland. Plain and simple. Just @AshleyWineland on TikTok. It's not verified, but it is on there. That is my official account. No special symbols or numbers or anything like that. There are a metric load of spam accounts, unfortunately, on TikTok. I feel like especially more so than any other social media platform. So just keep an eye out for that if you do go over there. Instagram and Facebook, though, I do have a blue verification check mark. So when you go looking up Ashley Wineland, look for the one with the blue check mark. That is my only and officially verified profile on Instagram. I do not have any other accounts. I only have one per platform. So I will never privately message you or anything like that. And if you get a DM from an account that looks like me, but it's like asking you stuff and all that, just know it's a scam account. Please report it and just move on. You know, that's unfortunately all we can do. So I appreciate you guys' help, especially those of y'all who've been around for a while, with helping to deal with the scammer problem. It is unfortunately an issue that everybody who is somewhat of a public figure, and I even know people who are not public figures at all, who are having problems with scammers. So everybody just use safe internet practices and keep your eye out for things. If it seems too good to be true, if it seems a little weird, just report it. Just report it and move on. And John, this new music video you're doing this Friday, is it the new song you have coming out real soon? Maybe. It is. It is. And I am so stinking excited for it. I love music video days. I love them so much. And I know I was kind of talking about it earlier with the photo shoot and stuff, just when you have an incredibly talented team of uniquely talented individuals coming together, it's just one of those things that it's beautiful. It's magical. It's so much fun. I've never like walked away from a music video just like sourpussed out. I'm always beaming with joy. Of course, it's always cool to be able to bring the music to life, which is obviously what they're there for. But also, I love the opportunities that it also gives to bring in people outside of our normal like production crew and backdoors kind of team, and really just get to experience everybody's personalities and talents and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that on Friday. It's been so much fun. And Horace, oh wow, okay, well thank you for trying to send me a package. For those of y'all who are interested in sending like fan mail, cards, packages and stuff, all the information for that is on my website, ashleywana.com, under the fan club tab. If you want that address, it is listed under the fan club tab on the website. But, oh, okay, so it's shoes. I love that. If they're like tennis shoes, boots kind of thing, your girl's a size 8. Love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm excited. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, well, thank you. I look forward to getting them. So thank you. Like I said, that address is under the fan club on my website. So thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, look, Mary's on. Great to see you, Mary. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's see. Making sure I'm not missing anybody's stuff. And you guys are just leaving so many wonderful compliments. I appreciate that. And thank you for all the love. Ooh, Donald. Fun question. And I want to throw this out to all of my other friends who are watching us too. He said, what is your favorite soda? Now, if I'm being real honest, I'm not a huge soda drinker. I really try to mitigate the amount of like caffeine and stuff that I take in, but with that being said, every now and then I do indulge. And the other day, it hit me like a freight train. I was craving Sprite so bad. If I'm being real though, there's actually a soda called Cactus Cooler, and right now I only know that I can get them at Walmart. And it's like if Sprite also had like orange in it and some like other kind of like fruity flavors. It's like Sprite with some extra fun in it. I think those are so dang good. And the other day I was craving a Cactus Cooler so bad, and I did not have any access to it. So I went for a Sprite instead, and I can't even begin to tell you the last time I had a Sprite. And it hit the spot. I felt like a hummingbird. I was like, give me this sugar water and just watch me fly. It just like tickled something in my brain that day. But yeah, see, Jaron, I'm with you. I don't really drink many caffeinated sodas. I tend to stay away from them, but I do like non-caffeinated ones like Sprite, or especially so Cactus Coolers. Y'all, if you have not had a Cactus Cooler, but you enjoy like Sprite and just kind of like some of those fun flavors, go check them out. Like I said, I know I can only find them in Arizona at Walmart, but they might have them nationwide. If so, do yourself a favor. Go try it. I think it is so much fun. Jim says, Mountain Dew guy, power to you. That's a little much for me. But I definitely can get behind the iced tea. Now, we'll see. Okay, we'll see with this question here. So, for those of y'all who are watching, drinking iced tea, are you a sweet or an unsweet person? I want to know. I know we got people tuning in from all over. So, what sort of iced tea are we drinking? Are we drinking the sweet tea? Are we drinking the unsweetened tea? It's like, will give me a general idea of where we're at on the map, okay? Let's see. Ooh, Odell, green tea and cucumber? Yes. I love a good green tea. I absolutely love it. And cucumbers, like, just sign me up. Sign me up. And Mary, ooh, what a combo. She said, I don't drink soda often either, but ginger ale with Captain Sliced apple. That makes sense. That makes sense. It sounds a lot of fun. That definitely sounds more fun than a regular soda. But, it's all good. I love that. Kiki, fruit flavored teas, love it. I see we got a lot of sweet tea people in here. I know we got some real like Southern people. Oh, but I see, okay, look, unsweet tea, like also coming up. Ooh. Okay, we got David, Tim. Who else is on Team Unsweet? John Strader. Yeah. All right, look at that coming through. If I'm being real, and I'm being dead honest, more often than not, when I drink iced tea, I always ask for a half cut. I'm a half sweet, half unsweetened. I can't necessarily keep up with the like pure Southern sweet tea, though I will tell you, one time in Mississippi, there was a grocery store brand of sweet tea. Again, we talk about hummingbird water kind of thing. I loved that. But my taste buds have evolved a little bit. I can't quite keep up with the uber sweet stuff anymore, but I do still love it. I love a half cut iced tea. Love it. All right. But let's see. There was something else in here. Ooh, John Buchanan, great question. He said, what is your second favorite thing to do besides making music? Well, I guess it depends on the day. My initial instinct is to be like, sleep, because it's a gift to just be able to shut down. Some days it just recharge. But no, in all seriousness, if I'm not working on music related things, I really do find so much joy doing stuff outdoors. Honestly, I don't even care, generally speaking, like what it is. I just like being outside. I love gardening, hiking, especially I like water sports. I'm not really like let's sit by the pool kind of gal. Usually if I'm around water, I'm like, let's go kayaking, let's go snorkeling, let's go explore while we're doing this kind of thing. So, I love doing stuff outside. I love volunteering with like animals and everything. So just generally speaking, outside life. So if I'm not working on music, my second favorite thing is just some sort of like outdoorsy, active kind of activity. And then, of course, like I said, sleep, because I love to just turn everything off and shut down and recharge after a long day. There's just some things in life that when you're feeling like, what a problem, what a headache, how am I gonna, deal with this and stuff, and you're just feeling like you're losing your mind. Sometimes nothing makes it better than just taking a nap, going to sleep. So, it's balance. I love to be active. I love the fiery energy of life. And then I also love to just turn it off. So outside of music, that's kind of what I have up my sleeves. I'd love to know what sort of activities you guys like to do. John, I see you throwing in that, kayaking and racing, which two of my favorite things. You also enjoy doing. But for my other friends out there, if there's any sort of outdoor activities that you enjoy doing, or just activities in general that really light you up, I'd love to hear about them. Let's see. Oh, Tim's coming in with like multi-layered question. He said, "What's your favorite season, holiday, food, and color?" We're just like going through the list right here. Favorite season? I like so many for different reasons. Honestly, I have to say, if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably say springtime. Especially because growing up in Arizona, spring, it was one of those seasons where it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's why everything and everybody and their brother like goes on and comes here during that time of year. If the weather's just beautiful, it's also, you know, just like a fun time. It's typically like Easter and birthdays and all that sort of stuff for me and the family and everything. So springtime is really just like, I feel like we're coming out of the winter funk. I love winter too, but you know, cloudy days and doom and gloom, seasonal depression stuff, it's never fun. So I feel like you kind of get out of that like winter rut where you're like, it's dark all the time and I haven't seen the sun in a while. And you just come out of that in springtime. It's like, it's here, but it's not so hot that you're like, whoo-wee. We're not gonna go outside and enjoy that. That is also another part of growing up in Arizona that makes me not a total summer person, but you know, springtime's a good in between. Springtime is a good in between. I like just the like renewing energy that it has. And as far as like holidays, that's part of why I love winter so much. I do love like the Christmas holiday season. We have so many traditions and things like that in our family that just make the winter holidays so incredibly fun that it reigns supreme. I enjoy other ones too, but yeah, I just have the most fun around the winter holidays. And then food and color. Color was real easy. I am a yellow fan through and through. And then food, I kind of generally say like any sort of Asian cuisine is right up my alley. Sushi, I love pho, you know, Japanese food, Chinese food. If you literally throw up anything that kind of falls in that like Asian Pacific kind of realm and are like, you want to go eat there? I'm like, absolutely, 100% yes. I love this question. It gets me great. Kiki, is shopping a sport? Man, you can make it one. You can make it one. I have to say, like, hands down, I think my mom is probably one of the best. If you wouldn't have put her in competitive shopping, she could blow people away. She could win gold at the Olympics, you know? Like, she's so good at just finding things and especially really niche things that you're like, nobody's gonna make that. Nobody's gonna have that. You best believe my mom's gonna find it. She should have been like working for the FBI or stuff. Her detective skills are amazing when it comes to shopping. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I want to make sure that I ain't missing nobody's stuff. And Donald, to recap, how's the weather in Arizona? It's getting warmer. It's getting warmer. We're rocking like high 80s, low 90s these days. So I am enjoying short weather. And obviously, I'm in a tank top and stuff today, and I'm very comfortable. Very comfortable in here. I think if I was in anything more, I'd be sweating right now. But no, it's all good. It's like I said, that time of year where it's warming up and you can actually be outside and enjoy it and even consider getting into water, which I think is crazy. But you know, summertime's right around the corner and we're starting to feel it. We are starting to feel it for sure. I see we got a couple winter lovers too, but spring and summer, man, there's just something about them. There is just something about them. Oh, goodness. And Jim, this comment just, it makes me giggle. If Ashley shopped at a professional level, she wouldn't use the self-checkout. That is honestly very true. I have to tell you, nothing makes me more, I don't know. It just like, it doesn't sit right with me than like when we're out, especially on tour, and we have to go grocery shopping and we have obviously 5 people in our bus that we feed. So, you know, it's a full shopping cart when we go, because we go when we absolutely need to restock everything. So it's a full shopping cart. And the last thing I want to do is check all that stuff myself. I don't want to do it. I don't want to bag it. I went through the whole process of getting it and stuff, and it makes me sad when I'm at the grocery store and I got like a cart full of food, like just heaping with food, and there's not a single checkout line open where I don't have to do it myself. It makes me sad. I would much rather take it to somebody, have them scan it all, and then nicely stick it in there. Because if I do it, listen, I'm impatient at that point. I'm gonna throw stuff in there. Something's gonna break. The bag's gonna be overflowing. It's not gonna be nice. You know, it's just like, we did it, we're done. And at that point, I'm so aggravated because it's not all fitting correctly anymore. My point has been made, though. That is just one of those things. Yes, if I shopped on a professional level, I would not use the self-checkout, because at that point, I don't want to. I did all the work of finding it and putting it together and stuff. I don't want to check it out, you know? Especially groceries. Most anything else, I don't really care. I'll do the self-checkout. But groceries, If I got a whole cart full of stuff, and I ain't my bread and butter. If you guys are the same way too, please let me know. If you think I'm being dramatic, by any means, please let me know. Humble me. I'm open to it, but yeah, it's fun. John, is your bus and trailer ready to hit the road? It is just about there. We actually just installed, I think, our last set of cabinets the other day. So I think it's almost time for a trailer recap and show you everything that we did. I have to double check that, but I think we have everything that we need in there as far as like fixtures and stuff. Of course, packing it's a whole nother thing. But as far as the installations and stuff like that, I think we're all good to go. Oh goodness. And I'm glad you're enjoying some of the stories and everything. And John, 100%. They should give you some sort of discount for doing self-checkout. It's just like, it's one of those things. Like I said, for some stuff, I totally don't mind. I have no problem with it whatsoever. Some things, though, it's just one of those. It feels more of an inconvenience to me than it probably is to them. So, yeah. You know, we do what we got to do. All right. Because y'all called me out so bad, and rightfully so, the last couple weeks, okay, about not calling for an end of the broadcast. If you made it this far, comment emoji, okay? We're going to do one today. I remembered last week, I gotta tell you, I reminded myself going into it, I was like, gotta remember to do the emojis. And then we made it through the whole broadcast, and I didn't remember to do it. So I'm rectifying that today, okay? Since we're talking about music videos and all sorts of cool stuff, I think today's emoji, a little fun, is we should use the film clapper. You guys know what I'm talking about, the little thing that they do. Take one. And action, and they clap it. That's what we're doing, okay? So if you got that emoji in your little emoji library, which I know Samsung and iPhone users, you should definitely have it. But if you got it, whether it's here in the live chat, or of course, if you come revisit this live stream once it's up for replay, make sure to throw that somewhere in your comments. And of course, live, if you are watching this live, yep, look at you guys already going. If you are watching this live and you want to give this broadcast a little extra support, I would love it if after the replay is posted, you come back and leave a comment, talk about your favorite parts, what you're looking forward to, anything that you want to leave in there. And then, like I said, somewhere in there, throw the clapper emoji, and let me know that you made it to the end of this live stream. So, like I said, just a reminder, no Facebook Friday Live this week, as I will be on set for my music video. So if you want to capture all the behind the scenes stuff before, of course, I make a formal behind the scenes video for it here on YouTube, you can go to Instagram, Facebook, all that sort of good stuff. Follow me over there and get those updates as we are filming day of. But of course, you know, you'll probably see behind the scenes video here on YouTube. It just will be a little bit later. And of course, for my subscribers over on Instagram and Facebook, you will definitely be getting some special behind the scenes over there too. So if you are all about that, I would be happy to have you over there on those platforms. But if not, then I will see you guys back here next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time for some more fun and everything. If you enjoyed this live stream, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. And I'll see you guys back here next time. Bye!